So, a good friend of mine, Robert Brockman, you may know him as Josh Fence-Postley, head of Tri-Citian, let me borrow a very special game to him and to, I'm sure, the Legend of Zelda fan community. Now, of course, I did kind of do a thing about Zelda last time, and I did say earlier that I don't like being repetitive. Shut up. It works. So this is... Well, you read the title of the video, right? This is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Top 10 Characters. Snow is nice. Snow Peak is nice. Yetis are cool. Right? Right? How about Yetta? That's right. Number 10 is Yetta. You're probably wondering, but Joe, why is Yetta at number 10? What makes her so special? Because, think about it. She lies there sick, tired, possibly even dying. And she annoys you by telling you to go find the freaking key to her bedroom door. But no, you're just going to need to find pumpkins and cheese and crap. Sorry, I'm getting overworked about that. But in the end, you expect that when you go inside, there'll be a dark creature guarding the mirror shard hidden in her bedroom. But no. When all is suspected safe and quiet, her head does a complete 180 spin, and she encases herself in ice, becoming the boss of the dungeon. And that's creative ingenuity. Yetta, number 10. Yeah! That's my impression of a knight. Number 9 is the... Okay, this is a weird one. But number 9 has to be that one scene at Hyrule Castletown at Telma's bar, when the Zora boy is pretty much about to die, and Telma asks the knights if they can help take him back to Zora's domain. They're like, yeah! Then she mentions they're monsters. And then they're not very helpful. Except that one fat one who didn't get the memo. He's my favorite. Number 9, the Knights. Ow! Ow! It's getting on! It's getting on! I don't like bugs. But I'll tell you who does. A little girl named Agatha. Number 8 is Agatha the Bug Girl, living in Hyrule Castletown. If you don't know how to find Agatha the Bug Girl, easy. Go down the south road, but as you're going down, take a left. Or a right if you're playing the Wii version. Now, you'll find the fortune teller, but next to the fortune teller is Agatha the Bug Princess, as she calls herself. Basically, she has one mission for you. She has invited all the golden bugs in Hyrule to her special bug ball. Don't ask why. She just does. She just does. She's just Disney does. But, clearly, bugs are stupid, and they can't read. So she wants you to go all around Hyrule itself to collect all of the golden bugs, ranging from ants to stag beetles. It's just what she wants. To make it worse, not only having to find each species of bug, you have to find a male and a female, so it doubles the amount of time you have to go looking for them. Also, you have to have certain items if you want to even get them. So even if you find them, you may have an item. You may need to use an item that you don't have, and you won't get for the next 5 dungeons. So you might want to mark that on your map, my friend, because you're not going to get it soon. Agatha the Bug Girl, number 8. Number 7. Oh dear God, number 7. You ever seen a little tiny chicken? Of course, in Zelda, when you see a chicken, you want to beat the living crap out of it because you know it summons the hell spawn of chicken downpours of death. But this time, this weird little chicken bird has a human head. And its son is an even tinier weird head with tiny wings. This is Uku. Uku? Okoko? However you pronounce it. I say Uku. But Uku. Well, Uku is found in every dungeon of the game. Basically, you'll find a wiggling pot, but you can also find Once you get the dungeon compass and the map, you'll find Uku marked on your map. You find the wiggling pot, you can either slash it with your sword, or just pick it up, and Uku will emerge. Uku basically talks to you and says that Uku can warp you out of the dungeon, and his son has teleporting powers? I don't know. He's a head. And you can use pretty sure it's a her son to warp back to where you recently were. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm about to go fight the boss, but I should go get some potions. So you use Uku right outside the boss door, you go get some potions, and use the little head, and warp right back to the boss door. Simplify your life with Uku. At number 7. Okay. Disclaimer before I say number 6. I have nothing against women. I have nothing against the damsel in distress. But number 6 is Princess Zelda. Now, if you're wondering why I put her so low on the list, it's because I love Princess Zelda. She's a perfectly fine character, especially in The Wind Waker and Skyward Sword. I'll get to that another time. But to this game, to me, she seemed kind of bland. The first time you meet her in the Twilight Zone, that's what I'm calling it, she's just like, I am Princess Zelda. And it's like, oh, I kind of already knew that. It's kind of always that thing with you. And she's like, you know, I'm Zelda. I'm going to tell you more exposition. And she disintegrates later? Pretty much giving her power to Midna, she completely dissolves herself and just disappears. And finally, when you do that little fight with her, it's creepy as hell. She's all green and stuff, and she's all bleh. Ugh, it's weird. I may seem like a wuss for saying, but it's weird. I'm surprised no one talks about it. It's just weird to me. I still like Zelda. Just not as much as other characters in this game. Which I will be getting to right now! You know, every story always has that cute little character that everybody loves. Whether it be Snarf from Thundercats or Catbug from Bravest Warriors. That cute character, in my opinion, at least a human character, is Colin from Orden Village. Probably wondering, why would you put Colin in this? What's so special about Colin? For starters, he's a cute kid. I mean, look at him! But anyways, for starters, what he does is some cool stuff. For starters, as, I don't know, the boar riding guys come in, whatever they are. Moblins. Had a brain fart. Sorry, everybody. When they came in, Colin saw that one girl whose name I don't really care for was about to get trampled to death, and he was like, "Oh no!" pushing her out of the way, risking his life. That's cool. Also, he is that kid who looks up to you. You are his role model. You are his hero. And that just feels good. Colin, number 5. I love rooting for the bad guys, whether it be Darth Vader or Voldemort. I just love the villainous characters. And Ganondorf is no exception. Whether he be the king of evil, the king of thieves, the king of the Gerudos, or the demon king, whatever he is the king of. But, well, I mean, oh my god. You can't make a list about Zelda characters and not include, you know, the most famous Zelda villain to ever exist. Next to Gira, he's pretty cool too. I doubt you heard that, but that's a good thing. Ganondorf basically in this game kind of just shows up. It's just like, Zant is this antagonist, and he is mean, and he's like, I'm taking over Hyrule. And Ganondorf shows up. And, I mean, he's cool. Beast Ganon's fun, but, well, he kind of just gives Zant the power. Zant never had this power. Ganondorf's just like, you know what? Have some power. You get a power! You get a power! Everybody gets a power! Yeah, I made that joke. While all in all, he's still a great character, and his death scene was so cool! It's just leave it at that. That's a wrap! Get me a donut! Now, back on the subject of villains once again, as I kind of talked about him already, but I will delve into his character a bit more. Zant. Now, Zant is great because he's intimidating. He's strong. When you first encounter him, he's scary. He nearly kills Midna, and he takes out Link and the Light Spirit both in one shot. Now, this next bit contains spoilers, so you might just want to turn your volume down and look away for a little bit. Now, at the end, when you do fight Zant, he does reveal to just be whiny and pouty and kind of spastic and crazy, as he finally reveals to just have this really weird white ghost face. And then, it looks like his lips are just sewn together. And he's got lifeless eyes, and then he has that weird neck thing. Ugh. I still love Zant. I'm going to do an impression for you guys. This is my impression of Link. Link doesn't talk. That's all you gotta do. Link! Number 2. Before I get to my number 1 Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess character, I gotta do the right thing and mention some honorable mentions. First one is Wolf Link. Does he count? Yes. Why? Because Wolf Link is, well, wolf. What's kind of weird is this game has the word Twilight in it, and Link turns into a wolf. And I have a feeling a lot of Team Jacob fans supported this game. Moving on, another honorable mention is Mallow! Sorry. It was inexcusable. Another one is the Zora Boy. Or whatever his name was. What's his face? I'm sorry.
Booty fever!
No, he kind of did do something cool. He kind of just had that moment where when you talk to him about how his people needed him, and he was like, my people need me. I must go. I must do the right thing. Then he gives you some earrings, and you can use a fishing rod to get the reek fish and go to Snowhenge Peak. Snowhenge Peak. That's my new amusement park. Snowhenge Peak. My number 1 Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess favorite character is... That was not at all a drum roll sound, but we're just gonna work with it. Number 1 is Midna. Okay, I'm pretty sure you all saw this coming, the fact that she wasn't at all 10 through 2. Because you can't really make a Twilight Princess list without even talking about Midna. Well, what can I say? For starters, she's adorable. She's lovable. And she's not Navi, where she's constantly yapping at you or yapping.
Hey, listen! Shut up, hey, listen! Shut up!
I don't need you. I don't need that. No one needed that. Look at me, I'm turning into the AVGN here. I'm gonna start yelling at people and drinking beer. Anyways, before I go crazy, she wasn't at all like either Fee, because Fee was like, my calculations include that this is 95% a great review and great show. This is 100% like and comment, subscribe. I hate myself now. Midna was kind of like, she had character development. She had depth. She had attitude. She had, well, a personality, really. Navi's personality was not shutting up. Fee's personality was being a living computer. And, well, Midna's personality was kind of being actually a living being. But, again, spoilers. So, since this is number 1, you may just want to click away. or if you like spoilers, or you've already played through Twilight Princess entirely, spoiler alert! In the end of the game, Midnight is revealed to be the ruler of the Twilight Realm, and she turns out to be this more humanoid lady form, which I didn't really like, because I preferred a cute little tiny bit. Here's another spoiler. She also turns into this giant cool beast thing when she has all the fused shadows. And it's so cool. Well, that wraps up the list. But, real talk. I love Zelda. I'm just going to get that across there. And you should too. That's it for my real talk. Bye. Well, my very first top 10 list is complete. But what do I do now? What's this? Pokemon! Thanks for watching.